Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Finger Guns Podcast with Tony, Dave, and James. I am your goal, Jimmy, and I'm here, I was going to say as always with, but I'm here as always with...
Sadly not watching any FIFA, Dave Baldwin.
Yes, and joining us this evening, we have special guest, super friend. He's been on this podcast before. It's...
Greg T Keg.
Yeah.
Happy to be back. Happy to be back. Thank you.
Oh, always happy to have you here. It's nice to have you back on the cast. I'm glad you had a good enough experience the last time to continue to come back.
I've been texting Dave constantly saying it's been 2 years. What the hell? When am I coming back?
I'm sorry that it took this long. That is unacceptable.
Truly.
I will get my 50 lashings after.
When I looked at my Google Docs and my show notes, and it said like the Long Legs episode 2024, I was like,
"Oh yeah, you're here for Long Legs."
Yeah, that's it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. So I'm glad to be back.
Absolutely,
we're glad to have you back, Tony. Just because work is sucking and you got lots of family, personal shit going on, that doesn't mean you got to skip out on the podcast.
Yeah,
that's
you know what? He can have this one because
you can have this one. This might actually be his first one that he's missing. It might actually be the first one he ever missed.
It is.
Outside of like interviews.
Yes. And for regular episodes, this is the first time Tony's not been here. Because even like through vacations and everything else, we've always found a way to record beforehand or, delay until after. So we've never really had a missed window without Tony.
Yeah.
But Greg, you're a great stand-in for Tony.
I'm really, speaking as a Tony superfan,
yeah,
I'm really going to hate this episode. Because he's not here. Missed you, Tony.
This was your rehearsal, man. It's going to be Finger Guns with Dave, Greg, and James soon.
That hiatus is going to kill me.
We're all not looking forward to it. It was, you know what, Dave? We don't give you enough credit either. It was tough when you weren't here.
It was tough. It was fun listening. It was fun just listening.
Yeah, I bet. You didn't have to do any of the work.
It was fun not doing the work.
You could just watch whatever movie and then just listen to a podcast. How nice. Yeah. But anyway, we have a pretty good episode, I think, ahead of us.
I think we do.
Do you want to get into this?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Dave?
Yes, sir.
Can you just fill in the gap here a little bit?
Sure, I can fill in the gap. Tribeca Festival, the 25th annual Tribeca Festival. I don't know why I'm saying it twice. It just wrapped up. We watched a few movies from them. We're going to wait until Tony's back before we talk about it, but we just wanted to have a big thanks to Tribeca for having us back virtually and to congratulate them on their 25th anniversary, and God willing, we'll go for 25 more.
Yes,
but we're gonna put a pin.
Maybe one day, when I feel like I actually want to travel to the States again, we'll go to Tribeca. We could stay in New York.
It seems like the right. It seems like the right festival to go to.
It really does.
It seems like the right festival to go to. But we're gonna put a pin in that until Tony's back.
Yeah.
Because he is our festival Sherpa, so we will leave it to him. The other thing I want to do is just give a quick shout out to myself for interviewing Mark O'Brien last week from Voices of Our Mother.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you. Eloise was in on that one. That was wonderful. We had a blast doing that.
It really did.
It was not as easy or as difficult as I thought it would be, and she was a very good girl, and Mark was a great sport about it.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you, Mark, and we will definitely have you back as soon as we can.
He seemed enamored by your daughter.
Yeah. He did. But most people are. Yeah. Most people are.
There was bits that I had to trim out of there as well that were just more of him almost talking directly to Ellie. So it was great, but it didn't quite fit the
vibe,
the interview vibe.
It's the vibe of this horror movie.
Pandemic Zoom call, like, puppy, yo, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
interrupting the entire meeting.
So that was wonderful. Love talking to Mark. His film is out on VOD this weekend.
Yes.
If you haven't had a chance to check it out in theaters, it's also out on Shudder in the States this weekend. That's the Voices of Our Mother.
Yep.
So you should definitely check that out. And if you haven't listened to it yet, you should definitely take a listen. And I may or may not have confirmed another interview today that's going to be, I hope, pretty good.
I think so.
So stay tuned for that.
Yes. Yeah.
And stay tuned for some more festival coverage that might be coming down the pipe after Tribeca.
Absolutely. And I hope for that next interview that I'll actually be there this time.
Yes, it would be wonderful if you actually sat in on it.
We've done enough planning in advance this time that I can actually block my calendar so that I can make it and not leave it up to you and Tony to always hold down the fort.
Or Eloise.
Or Eloise, yeah. Honorary interviewee Eloise. She asks the hard-hitting questions. Dave was so surface level and Eloise just slips in there like, what do you think about life?
She was very good.
Yeah.
She has her father's journalistic spirit.
Truly.
I want to say, too, Mark was like a real ambassador for Hamilton. He loved this city.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. I had to ask him that question.
Yeah,
I was like, I had to say something.
And like he's like very genuinely like praised what he saw here.
Yeah, and he just did a Q&A, I think, at the Playhouse, right?
It's coming up.
Or it's coming up. It's coming
coming
up.
up.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
coming
this
up.
weekend, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you're in the Hamilton area, you should definitely check that out for
Yeah.
sure.
And say hi to Mark for us.
And say hi to Mark for us. Oh, hi, Mark.
Yes, thanks, Dave.
It was a softball.
It was right there.
It was a
Yeah,
softball.
I get it.
It had to be there. Me and I hung out with superfan Mason the other day, and he was regaling me with his story of how he met Tommy Wiseau.
Oh, everyone's got one.
Everyone's got one.
I was trying to cram in homework for this, and one of my options was Disaster Artist.
Oh, it's a good one.
I haven't seen it forever. He just watched it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I've never seen it. I've also never seen The Room. So
Oh man, you're going to start with the Disaster Artist?
You got to start with The Room, buddy.
You start
gotta
with
watch
the room.
yeah,
Okay, next time it's on at the Playhouse.
yeah,
We will take-
Yeah,
drag
you
me,
know what?
yes,
We'll drag you.
Yes.
absolutely.
You know what? That I think is the best way to experience
We'll
it.
drag you.
The first time should always be with a crowd.
Yeah.
Watching it on your own is fine, but watching it with a crowd is chef's kiss. It's so good. It's a transcendent experience.
When you watch it, like I watched it on my own, like I watched it with Matt,
Yeah.
and it just didn't hit the same way
It's
it
funny,
does in a theater,
but-
with a group of people who actually know what they're doing and what they're looking for.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like a Rocky Horror event.
It's
thing.
very
Very
much
much.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like one of the highlights of my life was hosting a screening of The Room
Yeah.
over Christmas when I was doing holiday hours at work.
Yeah.
And we had a big theater upstairs, and I just texted everybody who was working, and I was like, yo, I got a copy of The Room. Everybody want to go for lunch? Go watch The Room. And
Yeah.
people were like, what's The Room? I was like, oh.
Oh, you just
Bring your spoons.
You asked the wrong question.
You were in for a treat.
Yeah.
And they're all super fans now.
Yeah.
Good.
You have to be.
Yeah, but yes, we will drag you to
Please.
a
Please do.
screening.
The next time it comes up for the Playhouse, yeah, we'll get the crew together. Maybe that'll be the next
Do you know?
Finger Guns Watches session.
Do you know offhand what year it came out?
It was 2003.
2003.
Okay, so we're still a ways off from any like milestone anniversaries.
A little bit, yeah.
They-
20, yeah, so
So,
a couple years until
yeah.
20.
They still come around, like they come around every so often. Like
Yeah.
Mark usually comes. Mark has been coming around a lot lately with the Q&As.
Oh,
and-
Greg. Sorry.
Or sorry, Greg.
Yeah,
I keep
was
saying
like
Mark.
Yeah, that's his character
Greg.
name. Yeah, Greg
Greg's been
Sestero
coming
keeps
around
coming
a lot,
around.
but Tommy hasn't come around very often.
Tommy doesn't need to.
It's
That
true.
No.
weird vampire.
That's true.
Um,
When we saw the Disaster Artist at TIFF, it was like a fucking rock concert afterwards. Everybody would like you've come to TIFF, so you know the drill of like everybody claps and then there's like a Q&A and
Yep.
stuff, and and people ask nice questions, whatever. Fucking everybody was up on their feet treating it like a rock concert.
Yeah.
Tommy was the whole cast is there, but everybody wants to talk to Tommy.
Of course.
yeah. Tommy's a special treat.
And then James got my copy of the Disaster Artist signed by James Franco, which means
Yeah.
that it's worth less than I
less.
paid for
Yeah.
it now.
Yeah. That was a bad ROI. I'm sorry. Anyway, you want to get into best my worst?
Please, yeah.
Yes.
Greg, you're a guest here.
Yep.
Lead us off, sir.
My best is a little movie from 2017. directed by Craig Gillespie, who has a new film coming out in a couple weeks.
Yes, he's directing Supergirl.
Yeah, he is.
Very
And
good.
I realized I haven't seen anything he's done before, so I figured I'd watch I, Tonya.
Very good.
Oh
Good
man, that's a movie I haven't watched since it came out.
Jeff Galooly.
Galooly.
That Austin Matthews looking motherfucker.
Yeah.
Really. Every time I looked at Sebastian Stan in that movie, that's all I could think. I realized I had no idea what the story of Tanya Harding was before I saw that movie. So, like, as it unfolded, and I think there's a line very early on where Margot Robbie is like, I was best friends with her. And I was like, how did you break her knee then?
Yeah.
And then you see it unfold, and I was like, oh, I had no idea what happened.
Yeah. You only know whatever was in like the cultural sort of
tabloids.
zeitgeist.
Yeah,
that,
like
that
the
unfolded.
late night jokes and whatever was parodied years later.
Breaking kneecaps, like that's about it.
And like we were like 4 years old when it happened.
Yeah, we were very young when it happened.
So like we knew years later after it had already been like a meme, if memes were a thing back then.
Well,
Yeah.
whatever
A running joke.
whatever
Yeah.
meme culture was
Yeah.
in the 90s.
Saturday Night Live gags, etc.
Like the shorthand was Tanya Harding, Nancy Kerrigan, broken knee.
Broken knee, yeah.
But there's so much more to it.
There's so much more to it.
And that movie, Allison Janney's hilarious. The guy who I don't have his name offhand, but the guy who plays the bodyguard.
Paul Walter Hauser.
Hilarious.
Love Hauser.
Hilarious. And when you see like the thing during the credits where they interview the real guy, it's like, oh, you're not even putting on a character. That's just who he was.
Yeah.
That's just who he was, yeah.
No, it was hilarious in ways that like you feel uncomfortable laughing because it's so terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like it's severely depressing at the same time, and just a fantastic movie.
Yeah.
I need to watch Cruella.
You don't.
You really
No, because I need to
Okay.
get my girl power Craig Gillespie.
You need your
It does
Gillespie numbers? Yeah.
It does have very,
Stylish.
very, very good costuming.
I remember
And what's her name? Emma Stone is actually not bad.
I remember at the time as it was coming out, everyone was like, "Why the fuck do we need to see this thing? What like who asked for this?"
Yeah.
And then shortly after that, people were like, "You know what? My expectations were through the floor, and it was actually not bad."
It's better than Snow White.
Okay, that's all I need to.
Yeah,
that's all I need to hear.
that's a low
It's got
bar.
Hauser too. Hauser's in that one too.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm sold.
It has, you know what, I felt, if I'm remembering my Cruella thoughts correctly, I thought also that it was fine up until the ending, and then I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, without spoiling it, it kind of they got to get to 101 Dalmatians, so it doesn't. The pieces don't fit the way they should.
Oh, it like Oz the Greats and Powerfuls,
kind of like that.
Yeah, they shoehorn it together, and you're just like, yeah, that's not.
But
That's
the costuming
right.
work is very, very good.
Yeah.
The costuming work is very, very good.
Yeah.
Some of the
Stylish.
CGI is
The soundtrack's good too. It is a needle drop movie.
It is a
but-
needle drop movie.
I think I saw a clip at the time where like her mom gets murdered
That
by
one.
a
Yeah,
flock of Dalmatians.
yeah,
That happens.
yeah, that happens.
So I'm like, you know what?
She is dog trauma.
I don't think it's a flock. I think that's what they call it.
herd?
A herd. A murder
A
of
murder of
Dalmatians.
Great.
I love
Excellent.
that all three of us came up with
Excellent.
So,
Excellent
if it's
time.
even partially operating in that tone, I feel like I could have fun with it.
Yeah, and I mean, I think, in the hindsight of time and watching it on your own at home, I think is going to have probably a kinder viewing experience than maybe
so
paying
I
money and going
shouldn't
to
go
see
to
it
the
in
Playhouse in a crowded theater.
Yeah. I don't know that they're hosting fan screenings of Cruella. I don't think that had the big cult following
je
that
ne
it
sais
wanted.
quoi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why have y'all watched Cruella again? I don't know.
And watch I, Tonya again.
I'm watching I, Tonya again.
Tanya is very good. I
Tonya,
vouch very greatly for it.
You
And
two,
I feel bad for sleeping on it back in the day.
Yeah.
just remember fucking Allison Janney. You two fucking yet?
Allison Janney is so good. I already said that, but she's so good in that movie.
Allison Janney's good at almost anything she does,
She won
but
the
she
Os-
is
she won the
particularly
Oscar
good
for
in that
that.
movie.
Yeah.
She won the Oscar for that, and she beat Lady Bird, who was the
Saoirse Ronan.
No, Saoirse
but-
Ronan is Lady Bird, but who's the mom in?
Yeah.
She's another TV actress.
She sure is.
She was on Roseanne.
Oh,
Big Bang.
oh, Laurie Metcalf.
Laurie Metcalf.
Laurie Metcalf, yep.
Was she on Big Bang, or was she on Young Sheldon?
I could see her.
Either way, she's
I could totally see it.
Yeah, it's Laurie Metcalf. You are right. It's Laurie Metcalf. You are right.
Scream 2's Laurie Metcalf.
Scream 2's Laurie Metcalf.
Yeah. Good. Nice.
Very good.
Dave?
What am I going to go with? I think the easiest thing I should go with is
The easiest. Dave?
I just like blotted myself out. Why don't we go with something that's relevant this week? Toy Story 3.
Sure.
Okay, yeah.
I guess it's yeah. Okay, fine.
Right?
Relevant.
Right? Because I'm not going to be able to talk about Toy Story 5 we're not going to talk about Toy Story 5 for a few weeks at least.
Yeah.
But I rewatched Toy Story 3, which, again, as Quentin Tarantino has noted, is the perfect ending for that franchise.
It really is.
They didn't really need to say anything after that ending.
They did not.
And it's a little too long, but it's just really well done.
Yeah.
Animation's great. They do a lot with the characters. They do a lot with Woody. I love kind of going back to Andy like years later, and it's kind of about growing up and growing old, and it kind of goes along with the theme of how old we would have been when we saw that film versus when we saw the first one, and just it's just a natural progression. And just like the opening gets me, the ending gets me.
Yeah.
There's bits in the middle that are so good. And like Don Rickles is great in that movie, and we don't have him anymore.
Oh, rest in peace.
And Jim Varney was already gone, but
Yeah.
I think it's his brother plays him or somebody else plays him and does a very good job of it.
Yeah.
Wallace Shawn's so great as Rex. Like they narrow the cast down, and it just everything is so good about it. It's like, why did you keep going?
Yeah.
You said enough.
Money.
I know money, but like you said enough.
And new generations, like kids who were when we were kids in 1995, started having kids in the mid 2000s. We want to introduce the next generation to it, I guess.
Yeah,
that was the idea. That was the idea.
That was the idea, but it's just like I want to rewatch Toy Story 4, but I just remember watching it and just being like, this is an epilogue nobody needed.
I mean, I did a rewatch, and I was actually just looking that up. I had Toy Story 3 very high up.
It's definitely in my top. It's definitely in my top 10 of Pixar.
Yeah, it's in mine as well. Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4
was that?
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Toy Story 3?
Nope.
Oh boy,
oh
Greg.
You should do
a nice Pixar rewatch at some point.
Yeah,
it's a good time.
Yeah, trade in James Bond for Pixar.
Fuck off.
There's only 29 films now.
25.
No, for
Pixar.
Oh, okay.
There's only 29 films.
Look at this guy. Like, there's 25 James Bonds. Fuck right off.
Anyway, yeah, I have Toy Story 4 way at the bottom.
It's not that good.
No.
It's not that good. It's the perfect ending, and I can't believe you've never seen Toy Story 3.
I dropped off Pixar probably in the early 2000s. So I've seen like Up, I've seen a couple that came after that, but I was very inconsistent after a certain point.
I think you should pick up on Toy Story 3. One you should pick up.
I liked Lightyear better than Toy Story 4.
Ooh. I haven't seen Lightyear in its entirety.
It's good. It's good. It's a fun time, but it's not great.
I mean,
this is also diminished. Like this is also like
like what the fuck are they doing with Zurg and that?
It doesn't matter.
And that bullshit where they're like, this is the movie Andy watched in 1995.
It's like it doesn't matter. That's why it ranks down the list. I mean, this is also like when you're talking about Pixar, like they're all pretty good. They don't have a lot of stinkers. They have a few.
Good Dinosaur.
The Good Dinosaur is at the bottom of the fucking list.
Cars 2.
Cars 2 is near the bottom of the list. Luca's also down there.
Luca's
for me
pretty
as well.
bad.
But even the stinkers are not that bad.
I just remember when somebody summed up Pixar. It's just like, what if toys had feelings? Toy Story.
Yeah.
What if bugs had feelings? A Bug's Life. What if monsters had feelings? Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
What if Italians had feelings?
Luca. That's great.
Yeah. Unfortunately, now you have like Soul and Moana. It's very bad.
Yeah.
You can't keep that joke.
Yeah, you
going.
can't keep the joke going.
No, it stops there.
That's where it stops.
Yeah.
But the new one's coming out. Gato. Did you see the teaser for that?
Yeah.
It looks interesting.
I'm in for it.
It looks interesting.
Hopper's Pixar, or is that
It
Dream?
is.
Yeah.
Everyone's raving about that.
I liked it.
I thought it was fine.
iffy on it. Moana is Disney proper.
Yeah.
And maybe we should go do a live commentary during Moana, the live action Moana for funsies.
God. Yeah. That movie's gonna be a trash bucket.
Yeah. It's just gonna be the same movie.
Yeah. But this time with I have to
that
actually
hair.
look at Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Ugh. But yeah, Toy Story 3, still a perfect ending. Don't know.
It truly is. It truly is. It's a great time.
Really, the perfect encapsulation of it's over.
Yeah.
You don't need to go back.
Yeah.
You can't go. You shouldn't, and why you shouldn't go back.
Yeah.
For our age group too.
Mhm.
It's like it's time for you to move on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but
And as somebody who can't move on, let me tell you, can't move on. It is perfect for that.
Yeah.
truly. It also makes that idea of I'll move on from it in a sec, but it also makes that idea of like, oh, this Toy Story 4 is for the next generation make even less sense because they just kind of like, oh, but they're all back, and it's like, okay, yeah, but like then just do something different. Like,
well, it looks like they're doing like Jesse's the lead in the new one.
This one truly does look. It's an interesting angle, at least. Dealing with technology and iPads, sure,
better
I get
than
it,
Lost
but
Toys.
yeah.
Classic legacy sequel problem.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see how it turns out. But good on you for Toy Story 3. I like Toy Story.
Thank you. What do you got?
I've been debating which one I wanted to pick. I could keep on a Disney train, but I think I'm just going to keep on an animation train because I closed a blind spot recently. And I finally watched Academy Award nominated film The Wild Robot. A movie that I really wanted to see because I saw every other animated film that year except for The Wild Robot. And I'm glad I did. It is a wonderful little movie. Certainly not incredible by any means. It tries to start 7 other different movies within itself and finish those movies within itself. It's very odd. You feel like you're watching one story and then it just is like, okay, and now we're gonna start an entirely new movie now. And I'm like, how long is this movie? I don't understand. Like, we just finished this entire beautiful thing where you've taught your son how to fly, and now we have to go on a rescue op, and now we have to go on another rescue op, and now we have to go on another rescue op. And I'm like, what? I don't understand. Why is this still going on? Aside from all that, it's beautifully animated. I keep saying hi, buongiorno, Djemba, every time I have to say hi to my partner at this point. And Lupita's great in it.
Lupita is very good.
It's a really heartwarming story at its core.
What's the bird's name? Bright Bill?
Bright Bill, yeah.
Bright Bill, yeah.
Yeah, like the voice acting's very good in this.
Catherine O'Hara is the possum.
Catherine O'Hara, it's always wonderful to see. Matt Berry is the most Matt Berry as the beaver in this. Bill Nighy is Longneck is great as well. Pedro Pascal in there. We always enjoy Pedro. So it's got a really, really good voice cast. It's got a really solid, like, kind of emotional core. I wish it wasn't as disjointed the further in you got. Like, it just seemed to get a little bit too chaotic, and then it wrapped up nicely, but that middle bit needed to be cleaner.
I saw it at TIFF.
Yeah.
And I believe they're doing a new one. I believe.
The Wild Robot 2?
Yeah.
What more is there to say?
What more was there to say after Toy Story 3, James? Apparently, there's multiple books in the series.
Okay, well, if it's going to be based off a book, maybe it'll be a little bit more interesting. But
you know DreamWorks, once something hits, they got to keep going. That's why we have Shrek 5 coming out.
With weird yassified animation styles.
Yeah, it's odd.
It's something. I don't know why they did that. I've been seeing just screenshots, and apparently people are complaining constantly that they've like really changed the animation style, and it does look notably different.
Apparently, there were like some fucking like controversies that they thought one of the kids was trans or something because
Yes.
the eye color is different, so they
Yes.
changed the eye color.
Yes.
now.
Yeah, I saw that. I also saw like Shrek's two sons. Someone was like, they made his two sons Puerto Rican.
Well, one's Marcelo Hernandez, and then the other one is Skylar Gizondo,
Yeah,
which who is most certainly not Puerto Rican.
No, he's very much not.
Yeah.
He's not Puerto Rican.
I think it was in like the hairstyle and like the overall like style and clothing, and then Marcelo Hernandez in there, and it was just like, so his sons are Puerto Rican. It's that I don't know.
It's gonna be something.
Whatever.
It's gonna be something.
Anyway, the Wild Robot's great. I enjoyed it, and if you haven't seen it, if you really like, because I went back and looked at, we were talking about why didn't it win the Oscar, and I was like, well, because Flow exists.
Yeah.
And then I looked at that category for that year, and that year was a tough year for animated films.
Yeah.
But if you haven't seen the Wild Robot, throw it on. It's nice. It's a good time. Good time and a good blind spot to close up. So I'm happy I watched it.
Proud of you.
Thanks. Greg, you got a May?
Yeah. What number do you like better, 10 or 11?
11.
11. 28 years later, The Bone Temple.
In a May?
Which this motherfucker
I
still
still
hasn't
haven't seen it. I still haven't seen
God
it.
damn it,
I know.
I
James.
saw 28 years later earlier this year.
So did I.
Like right before this came out in theaters.
Yeah, I think it was just
there,
after
around
Bone
there,
Temple
yeah.
came out is when I watched it.
And so I had the thought at the time that I was like, oh, I can go next week and see the follow-up in theaters. Didn't. But I saw it on June 11th, which is why it was the 11th.
Sure.
Fair.
Yeah, the way that 28 years later ends is such a fucking batshit thing.
Truly.
And it follows up like minutes after.
Mm-hmm.
For a lot of the runtime, it just feels like a lot of things are happening. And like if things are happening that Ray Fiennes is part of, it's fucking spectacular.
This is Ray Fiennes.
Exactly.
Because it's Ray Fiennes.
And Jack O'Connell's having a moment right now.
Sure.
So I love seeing him. I didn't love his stuff in this movie.
Okay.
And when it kind of like merged together and like the final act is fantastic stuff. But like I was on very shaky ground for a lot of it.
Fair.
So it's a high meh, but it's a meh.
Yeah. It's very decisive. It's very divisive. I know a lot of people liked it, but then a lot of people hated it, and a lot of people were turned off by 28 years later and just didn't bother going to watch it.
See, I don't want to say I love 28 years later because I didn't, but I liked what it was doing a lot more thematically.
Yes.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Just the idea of everything kind of like being frozen in stasis.
Yeah.
In different respects. So you see like these people who have been basically on this island for 28 years, and then they get exposed to like technology, like, oh, this is a cell phone, and this is like a video of my girlfriend, and it's like mind blown.
Yeah.
How the world kept going.
Yeah. Everything
like
else kept going, and like we're in the village. And there was nothing that really hooked me in this one like that.
I think I just loved you were saying about Ray Fiennes, like the Samson stuff. I think that's cool, and I think that's an interesting kind of angle to take.
Yeah.
It's the other stuff. It's what you're getting at. But there's some really brutal scenes in that movie. Like that entire farmhouse scene is like grotesque.
Yeah.
But
like I've seen various similar stuff in like Game of Thrones or whatever, but like that's stuff that like would strategically cut away.
Yeah.
And this didn't.
Yeah. It's certainly better than the Marvels. It's certainly better than that.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, yeah.
You need to get.
I do.
It
keeps coming up on the list. Well, my girlfriend wanted to take a little bit of it. We watched them together, so I can't watch the Bone Temple without her. And she's like, after Obsession, I need to take a little bit of a pause.
On
and I was like,
movies?
yeah. She's like, we did
Fair.
Obsession, we did Backrooms. I need a break.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that's fine. But yeah, I plan on closing that gap hopefully soon. I will try to get the Bone Temple done and out of the way. and finally under my belt, and then I can all be a part of this conversation about the Bone Temple.
Part of the party.
Yes, exactly. I want to see some Ralph Fiennes.
It's true.
I was actually thinking about him. I was talking about him yesterday because for our main segment, one of the trailers was one of the new trailers for the Odyssey.
Oh yeah.
And we were talking afterwards, and we're like, how fucking long is this movie going to be? The Odyssey is insane. And I was like, yeah. And then I remembered we saw that fucking Ralph Fiennes movie.
We did.
That was literally just about the end part
of the Odyssey.
when Odysseus returns.
Yeah.
And it was like 2 hours long. And I was like, what the fuck? That was 2 hours on just him coming back and shooting an arrow through an arrow and like, winning his wife back or whatever the fuck. And then I looked.
Spoilers.
Whatever. The Odyssey's been out for what?
4,000 years?
Yeah, fucking read a book.
People are still going to go ballistic when they hear when the people spoil it.
Oh God. But
just like they're getting upset that Lupita is Helen of Troy.
Whatever the fuck. Where was I even going with this? Oh, I was like, oh man, Ralph Fiennes. Yeah, Ralph Fiennes is so great. I like a lot of things that he does, and then I looked at his letterbox. I'm like, where is that movie? And I had to scroll, and I was like, oh yeah, this movie was fucking like watching paint dry. Yeah. Rafe is great.
He's hot as fuck in that.
He's ripped to shreds. Like he is a julienne salad in that movie. Yeah. But that movie is so I was like, did it even come out? I'm like, it did.
It did. Yeah.
Tedious.
It did.
Don't even bother with it. But
yeah.
Rafe looks great in it. Just find a screenshot of Ralph Fiennes in that movie and just marvel at his 12 pack of abs.
I was going to say, how long ago was this? This was recent.
It's
right?
very recent.
I remember him being like sub 8 body fat or something and like shredded.
Yeah,
as like older. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Just. The Return.
I was about to say, the movie's called The Return if you are interested in seeing it.
Now I know that he returns.
It's on Crave.
Great.
Yeah, no, if again, for a fucking 4,000-year-old story, he makes it through the journey.
Yeah. He hangs dong in 28 Years Later, doesn't he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he does.
That's a lot of dong in those movies.
There's a lot of dong.
Rafe dong is fine. Remember when we were just treated to Jude Law dong?
Oh, yeah.
That was wild.
Yeah, that was a wild journey.
I felt uncomfortable because he was in the room. He
was in the room with us.
Which one was it? Which movie?
Eden.
We saw Eden at TIFF, and he was in the room.
Okay. I was trying to think, did he hang dong in Talented Mr. Ripley? Because I could see that.
He might have.
He might have. I could definitely see that.
He could.
He might have.
Or like Gattaca.
That's a movie.
No, Gattaca, he was the guy in the wheelchair. He wouldn't have hung dong.
Yeah. I've never seen Talented Mr. Ripley. That's a movie
I recommend that one.
I should watch that too. I haven't seen it.
All right, let's do it.
All right, Dave.
Let's do it.
You got a May?
I got a low best that I was going to put in. And it's just because, staying on thematic again.
Sure.
I'm going to go with Edge of Tomorrow, which I haven't seen in fucking forever. And it's so good.
You mean Live, Die, Repeat?
Live, Die, Repeat. All You Need Is Kill. Whatever you want to call this film.
The movie with 3 titles.
The movie with 3 titles. It's the first 2 acts of that movie are a thing of beauty.
Yep.
And
so
the whole
good.
And just like
it's so clean.
It's clean. It's fun. Tom Cruise is kind of like just like being wacky.
Whenever you doubt Tom Cruise, you just think of that movie. You think of him getting like half crushed by that truck.
Yeah,
Oh fuck! I love this guy.
Yeah,
I hate that I love him.
Yeah,
he's my favorite actor.
Yeah,
he is my favorite actor. Like no doubt in my mind. But he's
so good in that movie.
He's so great in that movie. Fucking Bill Paxton is awesome in that movie. Emily Blunt is awesome in that movie.
Yeah. Yep.
Like it's so well done. Those first 2 acts, it's just so great. And then the 3rd act happens, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
yeah. Like you needed to tie it up somehow, but like,
what the fuck?
Not like this.
You barely see like it's just that 2010s era fucking grayscale nonsense where everything's so dark, and gloomy, and you're just like, "What the fuck am I even looking at?
Yeah,
what is this?" And it's only gotten worse.
Mm-hmm.
It's only gotten worse. Like this is like the beginning of that era, and it's just like, what the hell? And it's still fine. I still like it like it a lot, and I will still go to bat for it. It's just like, I'm like, why haven't I watched this movie in forever? Oh, this is why, because I fucking hate this third act. It's fucking junk.
Yeah.
But he's still great. Emily Blunt's still great.
Everything it can make up for it. It does. Like, yeah. It
just sours that. The ending sours it.
Yeah.
And like, there's a random song, random needle drop in the credits. So you're just like,
oh yeah,
hell.
That movie's weirdly messy.
It's weirdly messy, but it's just like, there's so much that's just great about it.
Yeah.
It's so underrated. It's an underrated movie, and definitely underrated performance.
Yeah.
That shows what he's got, that he can be this fucking, he's not just smiles and fucking Riz, that he can just be this Weasley fucking loser sometimes.
Well, that was the era of like Oblivion and Jack Reacher as well.
Yeah.
So you're like sort of doubting whether he's wavering. I actually like Jack Reacher.
I like the first one. Second one's not good.
I don't even mind Oblivion. I've seen it on
I haven't seen Oblivion in a long time. That might be one I try next. Because I remember enjoying Oblivion.
But like it was before like the Missions Impossible really ramped up and really like, oh right, Fallout's amazing. And
he was just kind of doing things. And you're just like, I don't know, what is the plan here? But like
easily like just miss everything he's up to, and then like he made himself impossible to ignore.
Yeah. But like Edge of Tomorrow, it was one of those movies that I watched it. I'm like, I have to own this movie.
Yeah.
Like, I really enjoy the premise of it. Like, and
it's a fun premise.
Are so good.
It's a fun premise, and they do a lot of great stuff with it. And it's an interesting idea. It's just kind of just like,
yeah.
Like,
it ends with a wet fart.
I want more from this. Yeah. And that's why I have it like low best. Like it should be a best. It's just. It's a wet fart of an ending.
There's a reason why a decade later you remember it having so much personality coming from those first two acts.
Yeah.
And then like that third act is so generic.
Yeah.
And you end up seeing that like 100 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And since too, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, speaking to it being the start of that era, like there was how many like Chris Pratt was in like 7 movies that had a similar kind of like weird alien invasion kind of fucking premise to it that you're just like, it may have been one of the earlier examples of it, but like by now it's just like, fuck, I've seen it 100 times. Like it's the same fucking movie.
Yeah.
Was there? Did it have a sky beam at the end?
Kind of.
Yeah, right. Because they find the main source.
It's kind of sky beamish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. It's really it's worth watching. It's just kind of like it's just a letdown of an ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truly. I've been trying to figure out what I wanted to go with for my meh. And I think it's mainly me trying to figure out what I'm going to put in my worst spot.
Ooh.
So I'm going to go with a solid enough meh. Pretty kind of middle of the road. As I've said before, I've been watching or rewatching all the classic Disney animation films.
Saludos amigos.
That is an option. No. Actually, I could talk about. Oh, you know what? You've made me change my mind.
Oh.
If for those playing the home game and want to know where I'm up to, we have finished Lady and the Tramp. So
you're pretty far
next
ahead.
up is Sleeping Beauty.
Problematic film.
Yeah. For this though, because Dave made me change my mind, I was going to talk about Lady and the Tramp being fine. I'm going to talk about
the Siamese fucking cats. Ooh.
Okay, I'm going to pivot from this in a second, but I thought they were in the movie for exactly one scene. It is awkward as hell. They come out of a basket and you're like, oh man, I forgot about you two stupid idiots. And like, I thought they were going to be like a much bigger part of the movie. Nope. They're there for one scene and one scene only. And then the rest of it is about
Lady and the Tramp.
And getting spaghetti from an Italian place.
Seems to be a theme with Disney. Like, you remember the tiny things being much more impactful.
Yeah. Well, I had the same thing with Pinocchio. I thought the fucking nose was such a big thing. Anyway, that's fine. I want to talk about.
You're coming to Peter Pan, Tiger Lily.
Oh, we'll get there in a second. I need to talk about a movie that I have never seen before because it was not on my radar. And then Dave, I think when we were talking about this before, and he's like, "Are you gonna fucking watch this thing? You're gonna throw it in there?" And I was like, "Well, I don't really want to do like anthology movies because those aren't really like a full narrative." But we did watch The Three Caballeros. And I'm putting that in my meh. Because what the fuck is that movie? It is Donald Duck gets a gift from Latin America.
As you do.
Okay.
And everything, so it's an anthology, but it's tied together with this narrative of Donald Duck continually opening a gift, and he from there meets different birds from South America, essentially. So you get to watch sort of three. It starts in Antarctica, of all things, with a penguin, and I'm like, I don't know what this has to do with South America at all, but sure, I guess. It's about a penguin who just wants to live on a beach. Sure. So he hops on an iceberg eventually and makes it to a beach, and then he's too hot on the beach. And I'm like, yeah, what the fuck were you thinking was going to happen?
Yeah.
And then you meet three other birds, each equally as racist caricatures as the last one. And you just are kind of watching this like, I guess I'm learning stuff. Like, I'm learning about like Brazil, and I'm learning about Mexico, and I'm learning about like Chile or something. And okay, so there's some like value to this. I can see it. They're factual things. Like, it's not all racist caricatures. The weirdest thing though is each one of these birds obviously gets a song. But the Brazil song, I shit you not, is like 8 minutes long. It keeps going and going and going and going. And I'm like, is it going to end going? He's got another verse. He's got a bridge. He's got the chorus again. I'm like, is this ever going to, I get it. Brazil's fun. I'm there. I'm with you. I've been with you for the last 8 minutes. I don't need this to continue going on. I'm not even learning anything new. It's just the song.
Is it in English at least, or are they singing in Portuguese?
Oh, it's in Portuguese.
Oh, fuck. For 8 minutes?
Yep.
That's rough.
Straight up 8 minutes of Portuguese, all singing about how great a city in Brazil is. And I'm like, yeah, I got it. And then he's like, hey, I'm done singing. Remember, you have a gift to open. And he goes and opens it, and then it's another fucking bird. It is a supremely fucking weird movie. And I think the thing that I did enjoy about it, to talk about things I did like, was I felt like I learned things, but also it had this kind of like Looney Tunes-esque style going on with it, where like Donald's like getting wrapped up in like the screen curtain that he tries to pull down. It breaks the fourth wall 78 times. It's strange. He's like talking directly at me at points. He's also talking to the projector. It's playing a movie and he's answering questions. Okay. I'm like, I guess. There's weird things about it that just make it kind of charming, but like everything else is just weird racist caricatures, and you're just like, this is a strange, like, I don't know what Disney was doing in the 40s, but like fucking crazy shit. Yeah. World War II was a hell of a time. Like, we can't talk about Europe. I guess we're just going to talk about Brazil. The children need to know.
Skip over Argentina in a few years. But...
Yeah, we won't talk about Argentina. Anyway, The Three Caballeros is certainly a film, and I did not anticipate watching it, but thank you for making me watch it, Dave.
You're very welcome. It's one of the movies.
It's one of the movies.
It is one of the movies.
I have my last bit on these Disney things. I've been really enjoying the fact that they are like, at longest, 72 minutes. It is brilliant. Sure. It's like, oh, fuck, it's already done. It's wrapping up. I can move on to the next one and not think about Siamese cats for a little bit.
It sounds like you're like finding more than just like the core that probably everybody saw growing up.
Yeah, and
so you're discovering time capsules too.
Truly, and like I'm watching things that I probably should have watched. Like even, and I'll talk about it in a second. But like I saw Alice in Wonderland, which was in contention for being in my best slot. I'd never seen Alice in Wonderland.
Really?
I've seen it once.
I somehow that was a blind spot that like I feel like as a kid like most people have seen it and I never did, and like I just missed it somehow.
It's also the girl movie, right?
It's also very possible, like 30 plus years ago. It's a
that was the girl movie.
You probably well,
like it's a really good movie. Like it's so well animated. It's so fucking
He's late
crazy.
For a very important date.
He sure is. But like it was inventive. It was animated super well. It was yet another movie where I started this film, and again, never. The only Alice in Wonderland I think I had seen was that Johnny Depp one, but I mostly that was a fever dream. So I don't remember much about it. But this year I had just finally seen the Wizard of Oz, which I was like, oh, this is a fucking dream movie. I can't believe this is a fucking movie that
First time
ever. I don't know how that happened. But Alice in Wonderland, same thing. I started this movie. I'm like, is this another fucking dream movie? Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck. None of it matters. It's all in her head.
C.S. Lewis, right? Or Lewis Carroll.
Lewis Carroll.
Lewis Carroll.
C.S. Lewis is
Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Yeah.
Thank you. Lewis Carroll was super high on drugs too, right?
Oh yeah.
So like dream movie, acid trip
yeah.
movie, like it's very much
a little bit
the
of both.
same basket.
A little bit of both. That worm was fucked out of his mind. He's smoking fucking opium.
Yeah.
He's having a great time. I wanted to be that worm.
I'm still stuck with Siamese cats.
You never get over it. They never leave you. We are Siamese, if you pleased.
That's what I have going through my head right now.
I actually wouldn't be surprised if I've never seen Alice in Wonderland and I just like know the bits by osmosis.
Yeah. Like everything is there, right? Like you got
the Cheshire
thing that
Cat,
makes you,
you've got the Mad Hatter and
the potion that makes you big, the potion that makes you small. Yeah. It's all there.
There was a lot of fucking best of videos that went through the 90s too that I think that's where you would probably have got it from.
Probably.
Yeah.
And Sunday night, like Disney at the movie.
Yeah.
Disney Sunday night things.
And it's very possible that like maybe it's one of the VHSs that maybe I did watch once, but I watched The Lion King 100 times. I watched Aladdin 100 times.
Exactly. Like there's the ones that for certain I have seen these movies, and then there's some that you're like, maybe I saw this, but
like I used to watch Sword in the Stone, Robin Hood, and I couldn't tell you anything about those movies except for Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest.
It's coming up. And I had the VHS of Sword of the Stone too, and I remember watching it multiple times, but I don't remember anything about that movie. So I will let you know when I get there.
Please do. Please do.
Greg, back to you for worst.
Okay.
Oodalati.
Technically, Octopussy is worst, but A View to a Kill is much more fun to talk about, so I'm going to name A View to a Kill.
Duran.
Fuck yes, it's great. Christopher Walken, it's fantastic.
Oh my god.
The opening song to a James Bond movie does not make a great James Bond movie. It can only save it so much, Dave. You can't just go Duran Duran, and it's like, yep, 5 stars.
It's
You're right.
Such a good fucking James Bond song.
Okay.
Though.
Shut up, though, because John Barry incorporating that Duran Duran song throughout the entire soundtrack, fucking amazing.
True,
Gets
that
me
slaps.
amped every single time.
That slaps.
So it's one of my favorite Bond movies. It fucking sucks.
Yeah, yeah.
Mayday.
Yeah,
Mayday. I know, she's fantastic. She's hamming it up, crazy. So
Grace Jones, right?
Yeah. So back in October, we were talking about this before we started recording.
Yeah.
Back in October, I started doing a Bond rewatch because everything came up on Prime Video.
Yeah.
Because of course Bezos bought MGM.
Yeah.
So it would make sense that he would put the Bond movies on his service.
Absolutely,
it does.
And he pulled it off like 3 weeks later because fuck people.
Where's it? Isn't it
It's
on
Crave?
It's on Crave right now.
Yeah.
Criterion, I think, is getting some of them.
They're getting the first 3.
Yeah.
They're getting
probably on fucking MGM Plus.
Yeah, and I refuse to give that
no thank you.
I would rather put in my Blu-rays that I own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
why physical media is still a thing.
I know, but I'm lazy.
I know, I am too.
I don't have them on Blu-ray. I still have my DVD copies.
I have them on I have 2 of those box sets on DVD, and I have
4 box sets.
Most of Craig on Blu-ray.
Yeah,
or 4K.
I have Craig. Yeah.
Except for Quantum of Bullshit, I don't have.
Yeah, don't need it. I have the Blu-ray set that came out after Skyfall was in theaters, before it came out on Blu-ray, so it has a slot for where you would put the Skyfall disc when it's available. And then I bought everything after that separately.
Yeah, I should buy it.
That's great. That's great planning on their part to leave the spot.
Yep.
That's great planning.
So back in October, I saw that they were available.
Yeah.
And so I was going to start a Bond marathon. It was like October 3rd or 4th, and I had the ambitious idea of everybody does a horror marathon in October. Maybe I'll watch the 25 Bond movies in the 26 days remaining in this month.
Terrible.
I got to like Goldfinger, number 3, and I was like, I am out of days.
Yeah. It's November 7th.
And these were the ones I was excited to watch. So it's now June, and I'm still making my way through. I finally got through the Roger Moore era. The era from like the mid 70s up until where I just left off.
Mid 80s.
Such a fucking slog. A View to a Kill is 1985.
Brutal. Yeah. It's brutal.
And there's like a run of 5 movies that I just cannot stand.
Yeah.
But A View to a Kill brings me right back. I can't wait to watch that and then everything else that came after that. So yeah, Christopher Walken, Grace Jones, Roger Moore in looking
geriatric
every
Roger
day
Moore
of his 57 years at the time.
God.
Finally hung it up because I think he was talking with Tanya Roberts, and Tanya Roberts told him that her mother was younger than he was. And he was like, and that was the line that was too far, not a couple movies earlier where he was starring with girls who were like 22 years old.
Yeah. This fucking guy who's barely standing up vertically anymore. Like
all the henchmen he's fighting also have to be 57.
Yeah.
And a little bit overweight.
Yeah. The cummerbund was doing a little bit more girdle action than anything.
So it's one of my favorite Bond movies. It's also really bad, but I recommend it to anybody. It's the epitome of everything that's great with the Roger Moore era. It's the epitome of everything that's terrible with the Roger Moore era, but it's entertaining, which a lot of the Roger Moore movies aren't.
Oh, Max Shrek.
Max Zorin.
Sorry. Yeah.
Max Shrek is Batman Returns.
That's the other one. Yeah.
It starts with the things, and like the name Zorin bears any resemblance to any like real life thing. Is coincidental, and
totally coincidental.
Wink, wink, wink. Yeah.
Oh no, because apparently there was like a makeup company called Zorin.
Yeah.
At the time.
Yeah.
I remember.
Highly recommend, and I can't wait to continue because next up I'm watching the Dalton movies, then the Brosnans and the Craigs, and like everything is so much more palatable.
I love that Dalton has gotten reevaluated. I really, really like License to Kill, and I remember everyone hated it when I liked it. I was like, I like this movie, and now everyone loves fucking Dalton.
Yeah. We were also talking about this. So when I grew up, I had like they had the VHS box sets that were like you get one of 3, and they make up the 19 movies at the time.
Yep.
So I was lucky very early on that the box set that I had included The Living Daylights.
Oh, nice.
Dalton's start, and it's again one of the top movies of the series. He's really good in it, and it's like the plot is really good.
Ever seen Living Daylights?
I'm sure you have.
I probably have.
You just probably haven't seen it in a long time.
I used to watch them all on TBS.
Yeah. I've seen them all at various points. It just depends on what I've gone back to. And like, to Greg's point, it's like I generally gravitate back towards like I'd rather watch a Brosnan or a Craig rather than a Moore or anything else, or really even Dalton. Like it's like I could do it, but I'll generally just always err to the right of that.
I find the Moores are really bad with style, where everybody else has a lot of style and he just didn't.
Yeah, he's just there.
Yeah, well, he started dad coded.
And he started too old.
It also doesn't help that his are also the campiest too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They were leaning into
very
it by
hammy.
then.
Very like I was like I'm gonna praise Live and Let Die, but it's like it's very campy.
I mean, I think when did it all start going downhill? But You Only Live Twice.
I would even say Spy Who Loved Me.
Spy Who Loved Me. Yeah. The only reason I always gravitate to You Only Live Twice is because of fucking Asian face Connery in there.
Just there's so many good tracks.
The Apple Music or Spotify or whatever playlist that is just all Bond themes is it's so good to just throw on. Like they're all really good.
So many good tracks.
Even the more recent ones, like I was just listening to them the other day, and it was reverse chronological order. So it started with No Time to Die, and then went back, and I was like, oh man, I forgot the Sam Smith one. It's so good. Like it's not the best, but it's still like his vocals are so like they're soaring, and it's still. I don't know. Everyone that's written a Bond song is pretty well done. A very,
Madonna
very
one?
good job.
What's the Madonna one?
I used to bump
You
that
know,
track
you know
back
what?
in the
That
early
one's actually a
2000s.
bop.
I like it better than the world isn't. I like it better
Yeah.
than World Is Not Enough. I
Yeah.
don't like that track.
I love that track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of that one.
Because that's one the Brosnan era really ushered in the horns and the bombast.
Oh
in
yeah,
sound.
yeah, yeah.
And World Is Not Enough just like is that to 11.
Yeah.
No GoldenEye love.
I do love GoldenEye.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I do love GoldenEye.
GoldenEye.
The song is good. Soundtrack sucks.
Yeah, I'm mainly only referring to the title track.
The title track.
Yeah.
Even the weirdness when they got into like it was like Jack White and Alicia Keys. It's a weird track, but
I'm okay
We
with
talked.
that.
We
It's a
talked
good
about
bop.
that one not too long ago.
And Chris Cornell obviously
I
is
love that
an
one.
incredible song.
Trying to think. So
Sheryl Crow did Tomorrow
Tomorrow
Never
Never
Oh, yeah,
Dies.
that's
so
right.
Tomorrow Never Dies and Quantum of Solace both had like the title track, and then Tomorrow Never Dies, like the alternate over the ending was Katie Lang,
Oh yes, that's right.
and that was the one that was incorporated in the soundtrack, and it
Yeah.
sounded great. Quantum of Solace, same thing with Radiohead,
Yeah,
and same thing. They incorporated that into the soundtrack, and that actually sounds really good too.
yeah.
I actually don't mind the title tracks that they went with, but like the ones that they forewent, like
Yeah.
they made
Yeah.
a mistake.
Yeah,
I'm still surprised they never got Muse to do one. I think
Yeah,
Muse
maybe they will one day.
Would have done a good track.
Maybe the next one.
Maybe.
I will give a special shout out before throwing it back over to you, Dave. But a special shout out to the new Bond game, which has been a lot of fun to play.
I heard it's very good.
It's good. I finished it. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm literally on the last level. I have to just polish it off.
I
but,
literally want to just buy a PS5 so I can play that and fucking Lego Batman.
It's Lego Batman's also great. But this has just been like such a breath of I've missed a good Bond game. It's been too long.
I heard the collector's edition sucks though with the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
There are two. There's one with the golden
Yeah.
mask, one with the golden gun, and they both seem like 3D printed
Yeah.
garbage.
Yeah,
that's what I
I
heard.
was fine to just get the. Plus, they were doing like for if you pre-ordered any copy, they were like, "I will just upgrade you to the deluxe version," and like you get all the DLC and all that shit that they had out at the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "This is fine." All of my stuff, all my Q gadgets are all gold, and it's great.
Yeah.
Love that for you.
Yeah. So for the longest time, I've because Daniel Craig's getting up there.
Yeah.
And obviously he's fully finished with the role now, but he's been getting up there for a while. I've been thinking for a long time of what I want the next era to be, and I've been thinking that like we haven't had a young Bond since George Lazenby, basically.
Yeah,
Who was like 29 at the time.
Yeah.
And the game has really pushed like, you know what, we could
Young
really
Bond.
do with like
a
a
young
Zoomer,
Bond.
a
that's-
Zoomer
yeah.
Bond executed well could actually be done really well.
I think it's laying that foundation for what could be of they did this game, but like this could easily you could turn this into a full film on its own of him getting his 00 status. Like you get a little bit of that here and there through the series. Really, I think only Craig really kind of deals with it.
Yeah.
And even that's like the first 5 minutes of the movie, and then that's the end of that. But this game, the entire thing is a lead up to you earning your 00 status, and like I think you could do it. You could. It's already a franchise, and Craig gave you the perfect ending to do whatever the fuck you want with this now.
Exactly.
It's true.
And so like
I want Ray Fiennes to come back as M.
You could do that.
you can still come
Dench
back.
did it.
as
Judi
him.
Dench did do it.
Yeah, anybody's allowed.
I still hate that they the trajectory of Daniel Craig was, I'm new to this. It's all great. Like, I just got my 00. I'm really sad about Vesper. I'm too old for this shit.
He was too old for this shit 4 years into doing it at all.
Like, they needed to have like there should have been a movie in the middle where he's not too old for this shit.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that just you don't need origin stories for anything. Like
That's true.
Like even if you're doing a young Bond, like 26 years old, maybe a little bit older than that, but like you don't need to see him earn his numbers anymore. Just because then you're spending an hour and a half not following Bond.
Or this could just be this is it.
Honestly,
The game is it.
Yeah.
You just play the game before the new movie.
I mean, I'm excited for whatever game comes after this, but I also don't like the fact that like, okay, the second game that comes out, if it comes out, is the one where I get to play James Bond. No, I love the game, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I just really hope the new Bond isn't fucking Jacob Elordi.
Well,
I don't see
we'll
it.
see.
I don't see it either.
My problem has been for a while, like anyone I want for Bond, I feel like they're too good for it.
Yeah. I really want Riz Ahmed to do it. I think he would be great. I think he'd
be an interesting choice.
Got the Riz, and he's still young enough to do it.
A couple years ago, I would have said Daniel Kaluuya.
Yeah,
Daniel
I would have said
Kaluuya
I had
would've
him
been-
as
yeah.
a big good pick too, and I think he had the Riz to do it too, but he's definitely too old to do it now.
Yeah.
Oh. Actually, you know who could be a good M?
Hmm.
And they could bring in somebody who has the Idris Elba.
Yes, that would be
As
great.
M
That'd be
would
really
very
cool.
good.
Yeah, because he's way too old to play Bond, but it would be fun to have that stunt casting of fucking the guy that should have been Bond be M.
You know what?
And Bond over the years has done that with a lot of the people who like didn't get the role, but like Julian Glover didn't get the role back in the 70s, but he got to be a villain in the 80s. Sean Bean didn't get the role in the 80s, but he got to be a villain in the 90s. So like they were doing a lot of that where like, you know what, we've got you on file and we want to do something with you.
Yeah,
I feel like Idris Elba would be good for that.
I think so. Too.
I think Ray Fiennes was that too.
That makes sense.
I bet he was in consideration.
That makes sense.
Yeah, maybe.
That makes sense.
Anyway, Dave.
Let's completely pivot and go with a weird movie that just popped in my head one day, and I was just like, I really need to watch this, and it was on Crave, so I'm like, I really need to watch
Even better.
this.
Yeah.
So let's go with it, and it was Hot Trash, and it's called Striptease with Demi Moore.
Oh my god.
Hot garbage.
Oh no.
It is embarrassing watching that.
Why
movie.
did that pop back into
I
your
don't
head?
know. I think it was because I would watch Showgirls a few weeks
Oh
ago.
yeah.
And then I was on. Then I watched,
and
and then Demi was in I Love Boosters, so I think it was all fresh in my mind.
Sure.
Anyways, I rewatched Striptease.
Should have watched The Substance.
Yeah.
Fucking I should, but fuck, that movie's awful. She's not bad in it,
Yeah.
and she got paid $12.5 million. So she's the only part of this movie that's not an embarrassment.
Wow.
Because it's
That's
like, yeah,
rough.
she fucking took the money
That is
she
rough.
got the bag. She looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
Her dance scenes are great. They're all to fucking Annie Lennox songs for some reason.
Incredible.
And randomly, the artist formerly known as Prince.
Absolutely. It's great. It's
But
great.
everything else is so fucking like Burt Reynolds is embarrassing in this movie.
Oh, no,
Ving
Burt.
Rhames is doing his best, but it's like your material's bad, Ving.
Yeah.
Fucking-
He can't save the material.
He can't save the material. The guy from one of the guys from CSI shows up and he's embarrassing.
Oh, Lord.
Just like there's the strip club promoters going on about cream corn wrestling, and you're like,
Oh, Jesus.
what? And they treat
Gross.
all of the strippers like they're fucking morons, which I'm like, okay, so she's the only one that's smart. And she goes
Well,
with
of
her,
course.
and her stripper name is just her name.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
And just it's so fucking like Robert Patrick shows up as her
Yeah.
shitty ex. Like, do you know what the movie's about?
I know that it's about a stripper.
So she loses custody of her daughter. I believe it's Rumor Willis is
Okay.
who's her who plays her daughter. To her
Is
shitty
she her
shi-
real life daughter?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. I think she's the middle one. I think.
Yeah.
Anyways, so she loses custody of her daughter. Her husband's her ex-husband's a fucking dirtbag who should not have custody, but he does. So
Sure.
she has to get it back, but she needs to make money, and the only job she can get is a stripper. And obviously she's a stripper with a heart of gold. And she gets kind of like tied into this plot involving a US congressman who's played by Burt Reynolds.
Okay.
And he's obsessed with her, and then there's pictures and people are trying to do blackmail on him, and they all keep turning up dead, and she has to like find a way to get back her daughter, and it's just wacky, and all the score is just like heartwarming fucking like Saturday afternoon at the movies with your kids music, and you're like, this
Wild.
doesn't match this
That's
fucking
wild.
Annie Lennox
Yeah.
music.
Yeah. Strange.
And then it just stops dead. It's like building towards this moment, and it stops dead. So this one stripper can strip, and the camera's just on her, and she was also in Showgirls too. And I'm just like, why is the movie stopping?
Yeah.
Why are we stopping?
Why
the
are we
movie just to
watching
watch
this?
this? What is the point of this? Oh, and fucking Armand Santes.
Oh my
as a
God.
cop. it's fucking like peak 90s fucking weird
Yeah.
bullshit.
It seems like
It's
it.
so fucking, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing and it's just so fucking bad. And you're
Yeah.
like, good on you, Demi, for getting the bag. But everyone else, what the fuck are you
Yeah.
doing here?
Yoof.
What are you doing?
No one needs a paycheck that badly.
What are you doing? Just, oh my God. And yeah, Burt Reynolds is so embarrassing.
Maybe Burt Reynolds needed a paycheck that badly.
Maybe, but like he followed that up with Boogie Nights, which he disowned, even though it's his best performance ever.
Truly,
What
that
the
makes
fuck?
no sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Marky
That's-
Mark also disowned that movie, and again, one of his best
Yes.
Yeah,
performances.
one of his best performances. I don't know why he's
I think that's
disowning it.
one of
It's
the movies.
because of the content.
I
Sure.
guess, but that's one of the movies that I've named like a flawless movie.
It's up there, man. It's
It's an
amazing,
incredible piece of work.
Me
Yeah.
and Tony saw it last year, and just fuck. But yeah,
Yeah.
Striptease, awful.
Yeah. Fuck that
Awful.
movie.
Hopefully, this movie doesn't pop back into my head for another 30 fucking years.
I think you're good. I think
Yeah.
you're good now. Now it will, and you'll be like, no,
Yeah.
get
30 years-
Get out of here, thought.
Yeah, it's 30 years old this year.
Gross.
It's fucking bad.
No, thank you.
It's so fucking bad.
No thing.
Anyways.
I'll wrap this up quickly then on a movie that Dave that you mentioned. But I want to talk about Tink and the gang in Peter Pan.
Okay.
Why? Again, a movie that I definitely saw as a kid, maybe twice.
James, what makes the red man red?
I can't even begin to start with that. There is at one point my girlfriend looked at me and she said, well, at least we didn't go to Cannibal Cove. Because I'm like, yeah, that would have been fucking an atrocity waiting to happen. We just decided to just disparage Native Americans for the bulk of the runtime of this movie. Yeah, that shit is horrific. Tinkerbell, I was watching this movie and I was like, people like buy merch of Tinkerbell and like really like love
They love
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell, yeah.
She's awful.
Yeah.
She's a jealous bitch the entire time and like tries to kill a bitch. She is not a girl's girl. I'm like, what do we love about this character? The fact that she's jealous of Wendy the entire time and like almost sells out her entire family and gets them all killed. Like, what are we appreciating? I still enjoy things that I enjoy about it. I still enjoy the fucking alligator with a clock in its stomach. It's great. That still works. A lot of the stuff with Hook still kind of works because he's a fun time. The pirates actually in general are pretty fun. It goes on a little bit too long. I think it's starting to get into like the longer run times the farther into the Disney series that I get. But this one was very much just kind of like I know what you're trying to say, but like this one is
The peace pipe.
yeah, this one is it's too much of that. Like it is it's all like, you know, we talk about the Siamese cat or, you know, any of the other like pseudo kind of racist caricatures that come up every once in a while, like in Dumbo even and things like that. But then you get to this movie and such a huge chunk of the runtime of this movie is devoted to the Reds, the Redskins, and you're just like, this is fucked. Like I can't. There's no salvaging this. Like it's all of it. They're so like the song even is terrible. The Native American women are terrible, except for the one princess. Like
Tiger Lily.
yeah, that's it.
It was played by Rooney Mara in the most recent Peter Pan, I think.
Yeah.
Or one of the most recent
Yeah.
Peter Pans.
Yeah, we won't.
It was with Hugh Jackman as Captain Hook.
Yeah, not
I think it's-
Hook
I
with
think it's
Robin
just-
Williams.
I think it's just called Pan. I think. I've never seen it. I just remember
I've
she's
never
Tiger
seen it
Lily.
either. Anyway,
you leave Hook out of your.
I
fucking
will.
mouth.
I will. I like Hook.
Let's put a pin in Hook.
Anyway, this movie has been one of the worst so far, and I think it's just only because it's so stuck in the time that it was made, and it's just you can't like. you could see the content warning coming up from Disney Plus a mile away on this one. You're like, yeah, this was a product of its time and place. It sure fucking was. And I'm fine to just leave it there. I don't think I'm ever going to watch Peter Pan again. I'm good.
That was one I
good.
watched a lot when I was a kid too.
Yeah.
It's funny with how many of these you have all in a row.
Yeah.
Where it's like, what was their fixation back in the day where they had to like find somebody to stomp down?
Yeah.
Every single time.
Yeah. Or stomp. Yeah. Just to belittle or to caricature, turn them into a fun sidekick. And it's like
you have a core story. Like, tell that. Like, why do you have to have some kind of like some group that you just have to?
Yeah, mostly black people.
Yeah.
In this case, they decided to deviate from that slightly and go with the other one that he is. They feel like they could just walk all over. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, guys! Like, at least the crows and Dumbo are only there for like a solid 6-7 minutes.
They're not a crucial part of
this.
The
is
movie.
like the chunk of the movie. I'm like, fuck off! Like, I just go back home. Anyway. Peter Pan. It's pretty fucking bad.
All right, so I won't put that on Quentin's watch list.
No, leave that one alone. No. When I finish this watch through, Dave, I'll tell you which ones you can go back with. Alice in Wonderland's fine. That one's still a nice time.
You know how you would watch movies and like your parents on the couch too, and you'd like cringe whenever there's a sex scene that comes up. It's like now you're watching movies with your kids and you cringe when like
the racist
sex scene comes up.
Fuck. Yeah. God damn it.
Please don't internalize this.
Yeah. Please understand that this was a product of its time and place, and this is not okay.
Maybe we'll go back when he's a little older. And watch
do not need a call from the principal saying that you were singing this song.
You were singing "What Makes the Red Man Red."
Yeah,
it's a good fucking. It's a catchy track.
It's something.
It's a catchy. You have to. It's a catchy track, but yeah, it's horrible. It's ugly and
yeah.
Ugh.
Anyway, that's our best, my worst.
Yeah.
Well done, everyone. Thank you, Greg.
Featuring the James Bond sidebar hour.
Yeah,
I feel like
James Bond day, and here are the James Bond day.
We could have just done that as an episode. We could have just talked about James Bond for.
That has been the thing that I've texted Dave for years now. Is like whenever you need a Bond expert, or I'm not an expert, but whenever you need like a Bond commentary, like call me up.
A Bond aficionado.
We'll have some time maybe that we can schedule that in.
When they finally announce.
Yes,
so
and I will try to get through my
next
run
year.
Through.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be next year after Dune 3 finishes its Oscar run. That'll be when it happens.
No, announce Timothée Chalamet.
Oh God,
Timothée Chalamet.
I will. I'll try to finish all my movies by then too, so that we.
I'll try to finish all my movies by then too.
Good. You're a little bit farther ahead of me.
I know, but
you're getting into the good ones now.
Pace. That's true.
I'll get on it.
I'm enthusiastic again.
We need to get on our Kurt Russell and fucking
Abel
Ferrara.
Yeah,
and
we
Spike
really,
Lee.
really do.
That's what we need to do now, and then we can go on to James Bond.
I watched part of the Knicks game. I think that counts as a Spike Lee joint.
That does kind of. That does kind of.
I don't know how to log it on Letterboxd, but maybe they have like the Knicks game 7. And I can just put it in there as a Spike Lee joint.
Game 5
or Game 5. Sorry,
Knicks in 5, baby.
Yeah. Anyway, we got a screener to talk about.
We do have a screener to talk about.
It's screener time. The movie's not even out yet. You cannot watch it. We'll tell you if it's any good. Screener time.
Dave?
Yes, we're going to talk about Leviticus, which comes out this Friday, June 19th in limited release.
Sure does.
It is Australian.
It is.
And it made me feel old as shit because Mia Wachowska, or however you say her name, because apparently I'm saying her name wrong, is a mother of like a 16, 17-year-old boy, which made me feel old as hell.
Yeah, she was born a year before me.
It still makes me feel old as hell.
Yeah, that's fair.
She was born 2 years younger, years after me.
Yeah, and now she's playing a mom. Yeah,
and now she's playing a mom. I guess on here it says Vyshkovska, but I always thought it was Wachowska.
Vyshkovska, yeah. Vyshkovska.
Anyways, so she and her son are, they've just come to the town in Australia.
Yep.
And the son is it's played by Joe Bird, who is also in Talk to Me.
Yes, he is.
He's the one who something horrible happens to him in that movie. He starts hanging out with Ryan, played by Stacey Clausen.
Yep.
And they're more than just friends. But
They're lovers.
They're lovers. And he spots Ryan getting jiggy with another boy.
Yeah.
And he's visibly upset, so he tells the boy's parents. And they, I believe the boy's parents are. I think his father's a pastor.
Yeah, they're like fundamentalist Christian.
So they call in a deliverance healer to fix him.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it quite fixes him. And then name also gets fixed. And then for some reason,
his character name is Name.
His character's name is.
I looked up IMDb. Mia, her character name is Name's mom.
Yeah, Name's
mother.
Yeah,
Name's mother. I'm not doing a good job describing this movie. Basically, they bring them to a deliverance healer. The deliverance healer is supposed to have fixed them, but instead kind of curses them with some sort of apparition that chases them and kind of tries to like scare the gay away.
Kind of akin to It Follows in that sense.
It's very It Follows. If you remember It Follows, it's like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they keep seeing an apparition of the person they like. And it does mean things to them.
If you let it get close to you, it will kill you.
It will try to kill you.
But it's all basically kind of happening. It's not the actual person.
It's not the actual person.
Yeah.
I did not do a good job describing this movie. I kind of got lost in the weeds there. It's about trying to pray the gay away. Yeah. That's basically
it's a horror. It's a more horrifying version of an already horrific thing of like conversion therapy.
Yeah, that is basically what they're getting.
I was like, most of what you were describing for the first chunk of that was very like real.
Yeah.
Yes.
A real lived experience for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you brought in like the supernatural.
And that was that's the kind of the twist or the angle on it that they're taking to make this into, somewhat of an entertaining horror film.
Yeah, it's creepy and it's a little dragged out, and I don't think it's quite as fully formed as I wanted it to be.
Yeah. Correct.
But I think the two leads are very good. And I like the core idea. I just wanted a little more from it. And then we're mentioning It Follows, and I don't remember being too big on It Follows. I know it's kind of like a cult movie now.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah,
I don't remember
like
being a big fan of it. I want to go back to it before they make the sequel.
Yeah. But this movie doesn't have really a lot to it. The trailer played before Backrooms.
Yes.
And my girlfriend was like, I don't know, this just feels like a horror movie angle on conversion therapy. And it's essentially exactly what it is, right? Like you can't really, we said we described the movie, but that's literally the entirety of the movie. There's no spoiler that I can give away or not give away. Like that's just what it is. It's pretty surface level. I do wish it did a little bit more. I like Joe Bird in this. I also like Stacey in this. I think they have really good chemistry together.
I think they're very good together. I think there's some genuinely emotional and horror and harrowing moments in it.
Yeah.
It's very surface.
Yeah. It also takes a little bit too long for Name to figure out what the fuck is going on. And like, again, this movie is not that complex, but it takes the character too long to figure it out when you're already like, yeah, I'm on board. I understand what's happening. We don't need all of this like subterfuge and like, what? What's happening? No, come back. He's like watching, someone else who went through this sort of therapy die outside of a gas station. Not much of a spoiler of anything, but he's still figuring it out. And it's like, yeah, no shit. Like we were already there. And there's also some like random scenes, like they get their ass kicked at one point.
Yeah, that's a weird scene.
That just kind of comes out of nowhere. I don't know. It's an interesting idea. It's a little bit too thin to stretch into a runtime of a full movie without doing more. And what they tried to do to add into it didn't work for me. It's fine.
It's fine. I wanted more from it. Yeah. Like it hits the right beats and they're great. It's just I wanted a lot more from it.
Yeah.
Because I'm mentioning Talk to Me, and like I remember that movie's a banger.
Talk to Me is fucked.
Yeah, that movie's a banger, and then Bring Her Back's even better.
Bring Her Back is more fucked.
But there's
Um,
more to those movies. And I guess I'm just mentioning them because they're Australian horror.
Yeah, and like very sort of different producers and cast and things. Like, yeah,
I just wanted more. I just wanted more from this movie. Like it has an interesting it goes to some interesting places, but it doesn't do enough with them.
Yeah. You're even trying to like decipher at points because it takes on the full appearance of the person you love. You know, like they try dealing with an angle of like you're the only one that can see the entity that has taken on the personage of the person that you like, but no one else can see them. So like an easy test would be you got to be around other people, but you start like doubting like what's real, what's not. There was that scene where like he comes to the door.
Oh yeah.
And they're talking through the screen, and you're just like you're not 100% sure either on like what it's mimicking and what it's not.
And they needed more of that because that's a great scene.
It works really, really well. And then like he gets to a gas station, asks people to stay around him, and then the gas station they're like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" kind of thing. So like there's things that they could explore there, but I don't know, they did other things instead, and it was like
yeah,
you could have just dug into this a little bit more in the psychosis of it all. Instead, you just kind of kept it too surface level.
It's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine. I wanted more from it, and I don't know why. But there's a scene in a bathroom with I don't know why, but he reaches to the toilet to grab something to defend himself with, and I don't know why, but I just immediately was like, "Is that a poop knife?"
yeah,
because I've been on
the poop knife.
I've gotten poop knife algorithm going on Instagram right now. So
Absolutely,
like, poop knife. It's not a poop knife. But yeah, that's in theaters this weekend.
Go check it out if you're, I don't know, if you've seen Obsession and Backrooms and you still want to watch another horror movie.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah,
it's there.
It's a valiant effort.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's our screener. Let's dive directly into our main topic.
Directly, like we haven't been talking for the last hour about other things.
No, but yeah, sure, but now we're gonna I'm not gonna.
We're talking about Disclosure, the Demi Moore and Michael Douglas movie from 1994.
Oh yes, excellent. Directed by Senor Spielberg.
Who the fuck directed Disclosure? It's somebody I think it's like Barry Levinson.
Senor Spielberg.
It's not Senor Spielberg.
Esteban.
Disclosure. Who directed? Like I should have had this.
You should have.
Barry Levinson directed.
Yeah, there you go.
You had it. Wow.
Yeah.
I was like, I think it's Barry
The
Levinson.
things Dave pulls out of his
I'm not
head.
impressed. I'm very much
scared.
the opposite.
And there was in Big Mouth, one of the seasons, they do like a musical based on Disclosure.
Oh my god,
which is hilarious. But no, we're actually talking about Disclosure Day, the new Steven Spielberg joint.
Yes,
starring Emily Blunt, Wyatt Russell, Colin Firth, and
Josh O'Connor.
Josh O'Connor, who is young, dumb, and full of Christ.
And we're not going to mention Coleman Domingo,
and of course.
Patron saint of the podcast,
he
Coleman Domingo.
He gets the end credit.
And he does get the end credit.
Fucking
Coleman
he
Domingo.
does. This is, I don't know how many Coleman Domingo movies I've seen this year so far, but man, I love this guy.
I love him too. I don't think he's great in this.
I think he's fine.
He's poorly
just
used
fine.
in
He's
it.
very poorly used.
It's because I know you guys were talking about Euphoria.
Yeah.
And he's by far the best part of that.
Yeah.
And it's like he can do no wrong even when the material's underserving him.
Yes.
He's a very good act. He's kind of what you were saying about Ving Rhames earlier. It's like, even when the material's underneath, you're like, oh, it's still Ving Rhames acting. Yeah. I mean, he can only do so much, but
and he had a monkey in that movie too.
Wild. But at least
I forgot about the monkey and the dead snake.
Yeah. At least in this, like the stuff that Coleman has to work with is fine, and Coleman elevates it because it's Coleman fucking Domingo.
He's just kind of just like the man on the phone for most of the movie.
Yeah, you wish it'd be more central to everything else that the movie's about.
Yes, so it's basically
go on. Yes,
I keep wanting to say Josh O'Connor, who I think is a director.
No, it is Josh O'Connor.
Josh O'Connor, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, Josh O'Connor. He wants to be a whistleblower because he has some evidence about
secret government stuff. Yeah,
secret government stuff that they've been keeping
Yeah.
secret about aliens for years, and he wants to disclose it to the world. And
Yeah.
and the secret government organization is after him. And at the same time, Emily Blunt is a weather reporter who suddenly can start speaking different languages.
yeah. She's having some sort of like mental break.
and like reads people empathically.
Yeah.
And knows exactly what's going on in
and
their
they
lives.
need to connect.
Yes.
And scene. And for some reason, Emily Blunt driving a red Maserati is not fucking obvious to everyone in how
Not
to
a
find
Maserati.
it. Isn't it a Maserati? I thought it was
No,
Maserati.
it's an
What is
Alfa
it?
Romeo.
Alfa Romeo. Either way, it's a pretty fucking
It's a nice sports car.
It's a
Yeah.
nice sports car. What is she doing in the middle of the hospital parking lot fucking around with a fucking phone
Oh my
and nobody's
God.
noticing? Like it just seems so fucking obvious. It's like, we gotta crush this fucking phone, but I'm
Yeah.
driving this red sports car and nobody's noticing.
slowly crush a fucking phone.
And
Jesus Christ.
It's a 3-floor fucking hospital. They're probably standing at the fucking window.
Yeah, they're
being like,
watching
What's
it.
this
They're
dumb
definitely
bitch
watching.
doing?
Yeah.
No, but you know, when this movie had moments of levity like that, I found it made me laugh. Sometimes.
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 There was a lot of Spielbergisms in this. There was a shot very early on, I think, where it's like, it was it was with Colin Firth at the beginning, and it's just shot, and it's just like there's just a beam of light, sort of like right over his eyes. I'm like, this is like textbook Spielberg. Like,
There's a
this
lot
is
of
such a
textbook
shot.
Spielbergisms in it.
Yeah. But like this movie is for what it is very well shot.
It's beautifully
It
shot.
looks great. It's
The CGI is not terrible.
Spielberg is still a very good.
I said not terrible.
Spielberg's still very good at like.
Greg's still.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that bad. It could have been better, but
The Fox.
yeah, the fox is pretty bad.
Yeah, Fox is bad.
The-
Most of
okay,
the animals are
okay,
pretty bad.
Okay,
Yeah.
not the animals. Everything that's not an animal.
But like the way that Spielberg chooses to shoot films is still like he's got such an eye, and like it comes across, and like you notice these things where it's like, oh, this is so very Spielberg, or like there's a car chase in this, and I'm like, this feels like it's straight out of fucking Indiana Jones.
That looked, that looked amazing for like how much the conceits of that car chase were kind of stupid.
Absolutely. Oh
I was
God,
like,
we'll
this-
talk about the conceits in this movie in a
But
second.
I was like, this is filmed amazingly.
It's beautiful.
I love watching this.
Yeah, it held your interest the entire time, only because of like everything that you're seeing is just so perfectly shot that you're like, yeah, this is great. This is a master at filmmaking that I'm watching on screen,
And the horizon's not in the middle.
Horizon's never in the middle. But like, yeah, like anytime Spielberg puts out a movie, generally like you're gonna see something that looks very good. He's just good at what he does. He's been good at what he does since forever.
Yeah, he's the GOAT.
He is. But like some of these, so talking about this car chase and the way that it starts, because this whole thing starts at a farmhouse.
Yeah.
And he's outside, she's inside, and he's got to make it back to the house to get her, and so that they can escape this government entity. And his choice is, well, I guess I'll just go steal one of the government's cars, and I'm just going to be right here.
Yeah.
Like right behind them. They'll never notice. Everything will be fine.
I'm gonna cut across this open field.
Yeah.
That's about
With grass maybe up to my ankles.
about a full acre.
He's a fucking 7 feet
Yeah.
tall. No one notices.
He's got
him.
huge fucking ears. He's 7 foot.
the fence
8.
provides
Fucking Dumbo flying
Yeah.
across.
the fence provides no
No
blockage.
blocking.
There's 100 agents that are all looking that way.
Yeah, even when they all show up, they all have to look that way, because if one of them turned around, they would see this freak of nature in the
Yeah.
field.
So I was watching.
He's not fucking just like.
Oh, he's not being quiet.
He's
No.
not being quiet, subtle. He crashes into a tree immediately. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing?
So I'm watching that and I'm thinking like, just leave her behind, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But-
so many times I'm like, just leave this fucking girl behind. What are
Yeah,
you
leave her
doing? You're
behind,
more
man.
important than her.
Yep.
Leave her behind, man.
But I get that what
Love
Spielberg was trying to get like, exactly, and like the bond between them. Like
Well-
he's the guy who refuses to leave her behind because he's just so bonded to her.
Yes.
And so I'm
and-
like, okay, if I'm willing to buy into that, then everything that forces is so stupid.
Yeah. It does. She's also, speaking of leaving her behind, she is also the one that I think Spielberg wanted to have in there for the whole crisis of faith angle. And you need to continually drag her along if you're going to have that happen. And he seemed to I don't know, when I was watching that whole bit unfold and finding out that she was a nun or a nun in training, that
we had sex. Didn't you notice?
Yeah, yeah. It seemed like Spielberg was trying to work out
he
something.
Banged a lot of nuns.
Yeah. It seemed like Spielberg was trying to work out something with that angle, within himself of a crisis of faith and what would the faith world do. But to the other point of this conceit, that car chase ends with the car going over a cliff.
Yep.
And they are right there. And then they just noisily stroll into the woods. Yep. I'm like, what are you doing?
We got away. We can hear you and see you.
They don't know we're here. Guy, you're right. You're 3 meters to my left. I can see your hat.
I know we're looking down at the car, but you're right there.
Without spoiling it, there's a character who seems dead set on taking out Emily Blunt and
Josh
O'Connor.
Yeah.
And fucking just where they take his character by the end, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He's Seth Green and Austin Powers. I have a gun right now. I can shoot them both right now.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Colin Firth just pulls up a chair.
Yeah.
We're
what the fuck? There's
just the fuck?
There's so many scenes I'm just sitting there. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
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 It looks beautiful. John Williams' score. Holy shit. I sat through the credits just so I could listen to the score.
God,
I was like, there's not going to be an end scene, but I'm just sitting here because I love these credits or this fucking music so much.
But it's so,
it's fucking incredible.
I'm not gonna deny that John Williams is a talent, but at this point, let the man fucking rest. Rest in peace, John Williams. Not to die. Just put him to bed. You keep dragging him out to make more of these fucking scores, and they're very he's very good at what he does, but he only does one thing, and it's John Williams coded. That's all he does all the time. And it's just let him.
You say that, but
let him go to bed.
I just watched War of the Worlds, another movie with an immaculate first 2 acts and a shitty third act.
Yeah.
That John Williams score sounds so different than everything else.
Yeah, because sometimes he does something different, but whenever he teams up with fucking Spielberg,
that was a Spielberg movie.
Yeah, fine.
Also, a lot of lens flare in that, and a lot of white.
Yeah. I didn't love the score that much. I
really dug the score, but I think I was also latching on to things that I really liked about this movie, the look, the feel, the wit. It still had the Spielberg whimsy type thing, but then it was there's so many stupid fucking things where you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you thinking? What is this? And Frigid Coleman Domingo as the man on the phone. Come on.
Yeah, at least he was around, I guess. But yeah, I was happy every time he was on screen, but he just wasn't there enough.
Yeah, and they come up to a fucking train, the train stop, and they're like, "We're just gonna have a bit of exposition and not be worried at all."
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. It's there's a lot that happens. So. A takeaway that I kind of had too is this movie's long.
It's egregiously long,
but
which most Spielberg movies are.
Yeah, but when you leave it, you're kind of even to kind of the things that we were saying about Leviticus just before that, there's interesting ideas in here that could be explored that there somehow just isn't enough time for, even though this movie is so fucking long.
Yeah.
But there is cool things that you could explore as interesting angles in here. This movie as a book would be great because you could deal with the entire inner conflict that nun trainee is going through. You can deal with how she has to process the fact that God's a thing, aliens are a thing. I was just possessed by someone.
Yeah.
There is so much that you could mine.
That's kind of cool.
The paranoia in the first hour of when is she going to turn and do something fucked up? Even when you're past the point where it's not going to happen anymore, it's still in the back of your mind every time she's on screen. I thought that was great.
Yeah, and they confronted it too. They're they get to a motel at one point, and she's hands him the bathrobe tie.
The tie
is
yeah.
like, you can't trust me anymore.
Yeah.
Like
and like by that time, she's already like kind of broken that
Yeah.
with the knife and the cross and everything. So you're like, but you know that all right, now we're in the motel and she's still not safe. So like
Yeah.
she can't reliably
she's a
break
liability.
that.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's a liability, but he still is tied to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's still like it's an unspoken commentary on their relationship.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, I'm willing to go along with this, even though if it was me, I would rather try to make the plot happen for my own personal preservation. But like I like seeing this relationship and where you're going with this.
Yeah. We haven't really talked much about the Emily Blunt of it all.
No.
I
And
kind of
what's
wanted
his
more
nuts?
from her. Wyatt Russell?
Wyatt Russell, that was it. Yeah.
Wyatt Russell? Yeah.
Oh, Wyatt Russell. You sleazebag.
He's just gotten typecast.
Yeah.
Poor
Yeah.
guy.
He's the struggling musician who's finally got a twice weekly gig that he's really
Wednesdays and
holding on
Saturdays.
to.
Yeah, he's really holding on
I
to
kind
it.
of feel like for the most part, he wasn't even all that sleazy. He was just on like he was already a foot and a half out the door of that relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he's
Like,
like,
you're
I'm ready
clear-
to settle
you're
down
cle-
here.
You're
yeah.
clearly going two different directions here, and
Yeah.
like she just needs to say it.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
barely even paying attention to her anymore. She's trying to be an anchor, and you're just like, but I got my gig over at the restaurant down the street.
And she likes her weather girl dance.
Weather
thing.
shimmy.
Weather
Yeah.
shimmy.
Yeah.
At K sexy.
Yeah.
Weird.
Okay, sexy. Oh
It's
my
just-
God.
It's
Yeah.
just so weird.
It is.
It's just so odd. And then she's just kind of like in the background, just kind of like delivering these moments where she's just like, you should do this. You should call the police.
Yeah.
You should go and make her dinner.
Yeah.
All
you
of-
should
all
buy
of
her a
those-
card.
You
All of those one after the other.
Yeah.
And it was like, I'm not sure what you're trying to get out of me
And then she's
doing this
speaking-
all at once.
I didn't know you could speak Korean. I wasn't speaking Korean. How many times are you going to say
Yeah,
that?
how many
before you
times?
real-
We just went through this whole thing where you started speaking Russian or some Eastern Bloc
It was,
language
yeah, it was Russian, yeah.
to Wyatt Russell, and now you're fucking speaking Korean. We just went through this whole. What are you talking about? I wasn't speaking a different language. How many times are we gonna do it?
Yeah.
Over and over and over, and like also that's enough to make people just like either A, get out of your way, or B, do whatever you want. It's like.
I don't know, man. If somebody did that to me,
Well,
I'd
they
be
called
kinda
it. They
weirded
called
out.
it. So you know, in the weird ass third act, when they go back to the news station,
Yeah.
she does that to the director, the news director guy, and he's like, I don't even know why I'm doing this, but okay, come this way. Like,
Yeah.
It's just there's a lot of contrivances, and I mentioned the whimsy, but it's like the whimsy kind of gets in the way of the seriousness of
yeah,
the crisis of faith and kind of
Yeah.
dealing with the fact that aliens are real. We don't know how people are going to
Yeah.
react to this,
Yeah.
and the whole like, should we do this? Should we not? This whole
yeah.
back and forth thing. And
Tonally, it's a mess.
it's very messy.
I kind of came away from this thinking, like, Steven Spielberg, I know you're not a naive man,
Mhm.
but the way that you've chosen this subject matter and the way that you've chosen to tackle, like, the specific angles you've chosen to tackle it from, feel like just very surface level and very, like,
Yeah.
very not understanding, like, the actual stakes of disclosing this type of thing or the actual reaction people would have with this type of thing.
Yeah,
Like he touches on it with like, okay, so people are going to distrust and say that's AI. So I'll put in a line saying it's not AI and it's
yeah,
whatever. But like, we have lived through at least a decade now where like things have like double, tripled in escalation
Mhm.
on all these fronts
Mhm.
every single year, where like we've seen how divided and how disbelieving everybody is of what's right in front of them.
yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like this movie works better 15 years ago.
that's fair.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Kind of the same way that like an Andy Weir movie, like The Martian, works better 15 years, like 12 years ago
Yeah,
than it does today.
yeah,
Because it's very hope core and it's very like the Earth will be united after this one thing, and we've very
Yes.
much seen that it won't be.
yeah,
That's fair.
and that you know, even that ending bit where like everyone is watching.
I hate the ending. I hate
Everyone's watching it
Yeah.
on their phone or on the TV, and like the world stops, and I was just like, I don't think that's I don't think it's going to happen. B, I felt really bad for that bus driver who was still running his bus route.
Yeah,
And then C, I was like, I'm sorry, everyone on the plane is watching. Did you all buy in-flight Wi-Fi
yeah.
to watch this one news clip? How
Yeah.
did you know to watch it?
It's it's just odd and it feels archaic. That's what,
Yeah.
what you're getting at.
Yeah.
Like it feels
like it's of a different time.
and it just doesn't like after doing West Side Story and The
Yeah.
Fabelmans, which
Yeah.
were two very like intimate and personal things type thing, and just like West Side Story was such like a swing for the fences. Like we never seen him do something like that, and then The Fabelmans.
I actually quite liked it too.
I liked it a lot too, and The Fabelmans was just him kind of like reconciling with his past. It's just there's so much more depth to that, and then we go to this. And You're just kind of like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
By the way, with the way that The Fabelmans ends, how ironic is it that this movie ends with everybody on their fucking phones?
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
This whole thing about where do you put the horizon and
Yeah.
you know, the whole sweepingness of that movie, and then you come to this and it's like everyone's glued to their little phone.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's just an odd fucking time capsule of a movie, and you're just like, the stupidness takes away from it.
Yeah.
And you're like, you got a master at work, but it's just everyone's being stupid.
Yep.
And like we like you said, we've been through the reality of everything, and reality's fucking awful and horrible. And like it's nice that we have like this hope, and like you shouldn't take hope away from people, but like this isn't how people would act.
So
Yeah.
I want to get on a little bit of a tangent, but I
Sure. Yes,
promise
please.
it's related. So I went to this screening on Friday that was with the Q&A.
Oh, you went to the IMAX Q&A one.
Yeah.
Nice. How was that?
It was fun. So it was about half an hour in prelude. So we didn't have any trailers beforehand. We had
Nice.
the Q&A.
Nice.
So it's not like the 2.5 hour movie became a 3.5 hour movie.
Good.
Thank Christ.
I know. But one of Spielberg's comments was about obvious question, how do you think that Earth or humanity would react if we were actually visited by aliens? And he gave like a very hopeful, like, I hope we would unite. I would hope we would, kind of like the ending of Close Encounters, where everybody's just kind of in awe or something.
And Richard Dreyfuss drops his wife and his mistress to go off with the aliens.
He pissed me off
Perfect.
so much in that movie.
Fuck
Yeah.
Richard Dreyfuss.
Yeah.
So I saw that and ET over the last 2 days for the
Yeah.
first time ever.
Oh, you've never seen them before?
You've never seen E.T. before?
Nope.
How does that happen?
Nope.
Okay.
Did you bawl through that ending? Fuck.
I knew through osmosis. This is a tangent on a tangent now.
Yep.
I knew through osmosis of how that movie ends, but like in the moment when it happens, I completely forgot it. Exited my mind,
Mm.
and so when it happens, like I was not ready for this.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that the Simpsons line literally says that this happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
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 Anyway, so he was very hopeful about like, oh, we would unite, we would, and
Sure.
Simpsons is always right, man.
Yeah, I know. and I was thinking like, I don't know how you lived through the last however many years that hopeful that we would unite. And then I thought about like specifically, you turn off the news and you think about like what we've actually united as a society to accomplish. And I think about like the fact that we're able to get hit by a global pandemic and have a vaccine within a year. Something that
Yep.
like at no other point in history would that have been possible within like 10 years.
Yeah.
So like we are capable of truly amazing things. And so while I'm thinking like, okay, I can see the thought process where if we're visited by something extraordinary and interstellar, maybe we would, and like, you wouldn't see it. Fox News would not report that way, but like genuinely, probably a lot of people would be united in a certain hopeful way, a lot more than media would represent it.
Yeah.
But that still didn't come through in the movie, I thought.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
The movie felt very naive, and it wasn't really getting to that. Like behind the scenes, we would actually be really united. We all would be one. It was more like, oh yeah, no, everybody would put aside lay down their arms and forget about World War III that we're on the cusp of.
Yeah, which also was happening in the background
Yeah.
of this movie, but so far in the background that every time they brought it up, I was like, oh yeah, you're doing something with
Like
a World War III, and like people are
everybody's-
stockpiling shit, and
Exactly.
then it goes back to the regular movie, and then it comes back, and it's like we're like 1 minute to midnight from nuclear apocalypse. Like, I'm like,
It's weird.
I'm sorry,
You,
what?
you
Like,
think whatever you have is going to preempt the dawn of World War III?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is that important. It's like, oh yeah, I guess you've been saying there's World War III.
Yeah, I was like, oh, right. War is happening somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay. It's so ethereal in the movie itself that you're just like, is it? Like,
Yeah.
even that ending, like, people are on a plane, people are still traveling. I'm like, I feel like if World War III was about to kick off, people aren't fucking traveling or like gathering in the center of Times Square. Like, I don't know. It felt like it just was like, I need World War III to be there in order to make it like, oh, the world will come together, but I'm not going to do enough with it.
Yeah.
Like, it's either happening or it's not, but this movie doesn't do enough to even acknowledge its existence.
Yeah. Well, he didn't want to go dark. That's the problem.
Sure.
Which is interesting because War of the Worlds is bleak.
Is it?
Yes, it's very, very bleak.
It's one of the few Spielbergs I haven't seen.
It's so fucking bleak. And he followed that up with Munich, which is also fucking bleak.
Munich is I'd rather slit my own wrists open than
I want to watch it again.
I wanna watch it again.
I really want to watch it again. I remember loving it. It's heavy. It's heavy as hell.
heavy.
It's heavy as hell. And making it like right after your fucking 9/11 allegory, fuck.
Yeah.
But he's not afraid to go dark.
He can do it.
He can do it. And like he did go dark in The Fabelmans.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you
He's gone dark over and over again.
why are you
He does
fighting
it often.
against it?
Yeah.
Why are you fighting against it? I don't know. I don't know. Just like the filmmaking is at odds with the plot, which is at odds with the realism of what's happening, at odds with the hopefulness and the whimsy.
Yeah. It's a mess. And like, I've seen some people like give it very, very high reviews or really regard this movie. And I'm like, I don't think you're going to have that same opinion by the end of the year. I don't think this is even going to crack someone's top 10
That's fair.
by the time we hit the end of this year. Like,
That's fair.
this maybe is like a little bit of rose-colored glasses because it's Steven Spielberg. And again, I'm giving all credit where credit is due.
Look, I don't
in
think
this
it's
movie.
I don't think it's a bad movie. I think it's worth watching.
But it's not great.
It's not great.
It's middle, fine.
Yeah.
This won't end up in the top 10 Spielberg movies.
No, I wouldn't put it in the top 10.
Top 10 has been like unshakable. Unfortunately, he's got
He
like
peaked. He peaked.
He's got at least 10 like spectacular movies.
I just brought up Fabelmans and West Side Story.
Yeah.
Like those are late stage Spielberg that are really
late
great.
stage that are great.
That are great. I don't hate Ready Player One.
I like it enough.
For what it's adapting, it's actually a very serviceable.
I like
enough.
it. The Post is decent. I haven't seen the BFG.
Apparently, that's really bad.
I heard it's awful.
I
think that's the only one I really haven't seen. What is the Spielberg movie you haven't seen that you really want to see?
Amistad.
Oh, I don't have a list.
Amistad. Fuck off, Amistad.
The Duel? Or sorry,
It's
Duel?
just called Duel.
Minority Report. I haven't seen that.
You never seen Minority?
You haven't seen Minority
Report's
Report?
No, and I really want
banger.
to.
I like Minority Report.
Terrible ending, but banger.
I haven't seen Tintin.
I don't mind.
I also haven't seen Amistad. To be
I
clear.
also haven't seen Amistad either. I want to watch Empire of the Sun.
Yeah.
That's what I want to watch is Empire of the Sun. I think that would be an interesting one to watch. I've never seen Duel either or Sugarland Express.
Yeah, I think there's a few that we can maybe knock off the list here.
I think I can live without 1941 unless I need to be a completist.
No, you're fine. Just watch Schindler's List again.
I would be fine with that. I would be okay with that. And I think Hook is great. I really like Hook.
Yeah, Hook is.
It's too
genuinely
long.
Good.
Way too long.
Oh,
and
Spielberg.
there's some bits in the middle that he could have maybe made concise, but
yeah,
it's fucking great. Another banger John Williams score.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, that I was just curious. And what's your favorite Spielberg? Like, what is it? What is the de facto number one?
Jurassic Park.
Jaws.
I think mine would be Raiders or Jurassic Park.
Those were my two, and to make a call, it's a Jurassic.
Yeah, Raiders. I think is 2 for me. Jurassic Park hits 3, somewhere in there.
I think it would be Jurassic Park.
I really like Jaws. I don't know why.
I know Jaws is great too. Jaws is a banger too.
Yeah.
What the Terminal? You a big Terminal fan?
No. If I'm gonna watch a pilot movie, I'm gonna watch Catch Me If You Can.
I was gonna say I am a big fan
I
of
do like Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah.
I do like Catch Me If You Can.
I'm okay without the Terminal.
I saw that movie theatrically.
Oh, good for you.
I did.
Proud of you.
I did. I think the only one I haven't seen I didn't see theatrically, like as of late, is fucking the BFG.
Yeah, you didn't need to.
It's the only one I haven't watched. I
You
feel like I've
don't
seen
need to. I've
everything
seen
else. Everything else he's done,
It's fine.
like since Minority Report theatrically.
I never saw Minority Report in theaters. That was
Sorry, I
still
didn't
too
see
young.
Catch Me If You Can theatrically. Maybe after,
Yeah.
since the Terminal, like the only one I've missed was the BFG.
Yeah. Well, that's good, Dave. That's good. So, from a sort of scale of go see it now in the theater versus wait versus don't even bother, where are we landing?
I would wait. I wasn't gonna make an appointment to see this anyway until you let me know.
Yeah.
It's fine. There's a lot of it that I enjoyed.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
not crazy
at
about it.
best on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
I would say it's a Tuesday.
Or right now, Cineplex is doing that like VIP for regular on Wednesdays. Fine. If you're paying regular price for VIP and you're going to be comfortable about it, sure. But
I think it's worth seeing. I do think it's worth seeing. I just think there's a lot of caveats, and maybe you're better off waiting to watch it.
Yeah.
But it's not a movie.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't think you should skip
if you have
it.
nothing to watch in the theater on a Tuesday,
Like
it's fine.
certainly
It's fine
better
on
than
a Tuesday.
fucking Scary Movie
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
and Backrooms.
Yes. It is better than that. Yes.
But you know,
But it's not-
and I've
it's
already
just
seen
not great
Obsession
enough.
3 times. So
Yeah. It's just not great enough, unfortunately.
yeah,
Yeah.
it could be better.
Yep.
Could be a lot better.
Excellent. Well, thank you. This was a wonderful, fun little episode. Greg, thank you so much for coming on and filling Tony's shoes for the last couple hours.
Anytime. I was really happy to be here.
Good, thank you. We will have you back again
Earlier than
soon.
2 years.
Yeah,
earlier than 2
yeah.
years.
This isn't a 2-year rotational calendar. You're welcome back earlier than that. It just we'll have to convince Dave to let you back on.
Yeah.
Or Tony to give up his seat for some time
Not the
again.
only scheduler.
No,
Yes,
but
you are.
every time I text you, you give me the middle finger emoji.
Yeah, I
Wow, Dave.
do that. I'm sorry that I do that. I shouldn't do it
Is that
very
your whole
often.
text thread with him? It's just like you
Yep.
say stuff and it's just
It's like,
you, Greg.
Hey, I'm really looking forward to Masters of the Universe. Middle finger emoji.
Yeah. Wow. Dave, hey, I'm going to be at the theater this time. We're going to see Obsession, right? What time? Cool. I'll be
Dave gave
there.
me the wrong time for
Oh
Obsession.
my god.
I went to a screening on my own.
Oh my god. Dave, you
I'll be
poor
better.
fool.
I'll be better. I promise.
No. The moment I see that the room is coming to the Playhouse, we will schedule that.
Yes.
Yeah.
please.
We'll get the gang back
We
together.
will get
for
the gang
that.
together for that.
But yeah, thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Till next time, I think we'll be back in 2 weeks, regular scheduled programming.
I think so.
I shall continue to remain Jimmy, and I'm here as always with
I don't even remember what my name was. Dave Baldwin.
yes, and of course
I'm
joined
always,
by our special guest.
I'm always Greg the Keg.
Excellent, and we will see you all again very soon.